Hi, this is Akash Prajapati, technical architect at Make Sense Software Services. Today, I will be showcasing that how you basically can forward your MuleSoft log to the data log. Okay, so for that, you need to create an account in a data log, and from there, you can get your API key where you need to configure it in the log4j XML. Okay, so currently, I'm interested only for my log level equal to error. Okay, so how basically you can configure that appender and everything in your Mule application. So I created a brand new application, and in the log4j XML I created one appender called HTTP appender for the data log, and that is hosted on US5. And here if you see, I am passing my host, data source, service, and some of the tags that I made. So let's say if you are interested only for dev environment, production, right? So those also you can dynamically pass as a JVM parameter arguments, like what currently I'm passing as a host name, right? And like if it's a Mule application, you can pass the name of that application and all. Apart from that, okay, you need to pass the content type and your key that you need to pass, okay, which you will get from your data log account. And also, like when you want to use that appender, you make sure that in the asynchronous route, right? Okay, you should have that reference of that appender. That's a data log. And currently, as I said, right, I'm interested only for my errors. Okay, so those will be forwarded. Now if you see that one like one sample flow that I have created, I have one HTTP listener with the main endpoint, and then I have hard coded my payload, and then I'm printing that payload as the info level. Okay, and I'm calling one HTTP. So in the HTTP, if you see, it's HTTP www.abc.com/main. So basically this endpoint is not exist, and now once it will raise that not found error. Okay, and then here I'm catching that error. Okay, and because I define as the any, and in the on error continue, I'm logging that basically error dot description, and my log level is error, and I'm returning my error payload and my HTTP status. Now if I will go back and I will hit from here. Okay, so here I, if you see, I got that error 500. Now let me go back to my console. So here if you see, this is the info, all right, because that's a info log, and the second one is an error. Now because that is the file appender, if you look at here, we have file and data log. So here we will see both info and error, but in the data log, because we define as a log level as a error, we should only get the error. Now let me go back and see. Okay, now here if you see, this is the my 54, right? Okay, so this was the earlier ran that I ran, but if you see this one, 153, because currently it's a 154. So this is the last log that has been executed. Now same information you will see, like host, the application name that shows, the which environment, like a dev, and like this is my error, like not found. Okay, so this is how basically you can forward your logs from Mule to here. And in the data log, right, you have the certain filtering things, okay, which you can do, like your host, then you have multiple application, right? So example app that I'm using, right, and the tag like a dev environment. Let's say you have SIT UID prod, so that's how you can do it for the other environment as well. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video.